You're wasting all the time. Another hour gone, did you hear the chime? You're wasting all the time.
Recorded for Thursday,
December
31st.
2020. Hello!
Hello!
And
Wow.
Welcome everybody.
Welcome.
Yes.
I feel welcome.
I feel so
Do
welcome.
you?
Do you need anything to drink? Do you need a drink? Or
Thank you so much. I'm all set up with the water. Just
Okay,
water's fine
alright.
for me.
okay, yeah, not a problem. Just let me know at any point if you guys are getting thirsty. Just let me know.
We're doing shots?
Will do.
Always.
Chat. You want me to get some? I can't do shots. I don't. No, I do have alcohol here that could be shot worthy. I don't want to. But
Good.
because
I appreciate
it's like super fancy brandy, and I don't think that's what you're supposed to do with super fancy brandy.
No, it is not.
Yeah.
What super fancy brandy is it, out of curiosity?
I don't know. It's old people's super fancy brandy.
Oh, okay.
What do you
So like
expect?
E&J then.
No, it's a really fancy glass bottle. That's all I know.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Glass. Okay, good
Glass
start.
bottle. Yeah. So
Hello,
I could get
everybody,
wine.
and welcome to the end of the year wrap up for Wasting All the Time, the podcast.
woo.
Yes, we are here to count down the top 10 scenes of 2020 teens.
Oh, that doesn't work anymore.
No, it doesn't.
I'm so sad. But we're gonna. Okay, I'm happy again. We're over it. We're
Okay.
gonna move on.
Times change and so must we.
Oh boy,
No.
that just got heavy.
I'm not gonna. If 2020 taught me anything, you gotta stick to your guns.
Stick to them. We are going to count them down to top 10 scenes. In this episode this week, we're going to count down from 10 to 6. And then we'll come back in a week and we'll do 5 through 1. Let's go ahead and kick things off. I wanted to start out by saying thank you to our guests that we had on the podcast this year. Definitely fewer guests than past years. But we had 2 good ones. We had Casey on for 2 episodes, one in January and one in July. And we had Mr. Kameron Schmid on for 2 episodes, one in November and one in December.
Oh, that guy.
Mm.
And, well, you know, Kameron was on a couple really fantastic episodes with some stuff that didn't otherwise make this list. And so I thought, since he was kind enough to be a guest, maybe we could play one of his scenes anyway. Sort of a runner-up, if you will, to
Yeah.
the top 10. So I'm going to play a scene to get us started here from episode 72. This was released on Thanksgiving. It was our Thanksgiving special. Personnel on hand were Jess, Cody, and myself, plus Cameron. John was taking that time off. And this is an improv game of the week called Street Interview.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and play this for us. This is where Cameron interviews attendees at the 2020 Academy Awards.
Oh, so good.
Let's give this a listen.
All right, everybody, we are live on the scene. It is the wrap up of the wonderful of the 2019 Oscars. It's been 2020. It was this year. It's back. All right. People are streaming out of whatever shit place I'm at right now. People are different emotions. I've got some really happy people. One person I'm going to pull up to talk right now. They seem very upset that they lost Best Director. They made a very interesting, poignant film about the teenage years and friendship. And they are, and also, of course, it took place in their home state of Oklahoma. Hi.
Hello. Hi. Hello.
Hi. You look a little upset. Were you upset at the at the results tonight?
Well, I think it's not just it's not. It's not that I was necessarily upset about the results. It's just that, like, that. Okay, so Parasite is a perfectly fine movie, and I adore it, and I love it, and it's great. But Bong Joon really, almost like quite literally stole a scene from my own movie. When he made those two Oscars kiss, that is a scene in my movie.
Yes, your movie, which we are talking about, of course, is called Two Oscars Kissing. There's about Oscar R and Oscar M.
That's
both
right.
are juniors in high school and who fall in love. Now,
I'm so happy to have a fan.
I really thought it said a lot of things. Now, so you think that he did that as a taunt at you for losing the award?
Clearly, I mean, what else could it be? Now, I've never met Bong Joon-ho. I've never even been in the same room. Like, that was the closest I've ever been. But clearly,
he's just passing right now. But he's too busy to talk to you. He's got people all around him. Oh man, what a hard night for you, huh?
I'm just gonna walk down some rich person's street. Make myself feel better, I guess.
You're gonna make yourself feel better by walking down a rich person's street?
I'm going to just, you walk down the street, and you're around the rich houses, and you can be like, oh, well, this one's my house, even though it's not. You can pretend that's your house.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I do have one more question for you before I let you go. You wrote a film about two characters named Oscar kissing. Mm-hmm. And that the biggest film awards in at least America, if not the world, are called the Oscars. Mm-hmm. Were you trying to positively manifest you winning 2 Oscars? Was that what you were going for?
Well, I think that Hollywood, it likes to make movies that are specifically Oscar worthy, right? Like, there are certain ones, and I'm not going to say that one of those won, but there are certain ones that they are made purely to get an Oscar, so that the director, the actors, everybody has more recognition, right? And I figured, why dance around the subject, right? Why dance? Why dance when I can literally have Oscars making out and still get my message out,
All right. Well, thank you very much for your time. I do think your movie was good, but it is not great to be a sore loser. All right, we're moving on here. Let's get someone in a happy mood here. I have actually one of the actors who won big tonight. He's making his way here. He's just such a magnetic personality, classic Hollywood. And dressed to the nines tonight. Hi, congratulations on your big win.
Oh, thank you. Yes, it's always fantastic to be recognized for how amazing I am. Yes.
Oh, no.
And you played Oscar R in the film Two Oscars Kissing. Tell us what you first thought when you were given the screenplay.
Well, I first looked over it and thought, well, this is a bit plebeian, isn't it? This is kind of a bit for, normal people. But I thought, let's just give this ho-hum director a chance. Let's see what their little script can do. And by the time they got me on the set, I had rewritten several, percentages of the script, and I thought it actually came out a little bit daring, if I do say so myself, and I think I do.
So you rewrote significant portions of this script,
yes.
And there was a little asterisk on the bottom of the scene during any of the parts that you rewrote. Did you and the director have a bit of a feud about that?
Oh, it was dramatic. It was such a feud. I originally wanted an entire quarter of the screen taken up by my face and the expressions I made while rewriting the tripe that I was supposed to deliver. But apparently the studio was having none of it, and so we just had to settle with a small asterisk. to represent, yes, asterisk, to represent my genius on screen. Double on screen, technically, because I was also acting, and so this was the writing and the acting.
You do make it very clear when you are acting versus not acting in the film as well. And your co-star, the one who played Oscar M, what did you do to try to make the emotion of that relationship feel real?
Oh, there's so much that goes into acting that it's difficult to communicate to normal people like you. But one of the things that we did was we took a ride around in our Ferraris, and we crashed one of them just for fun, and we rode back in the other one, and we played cards to determine who got to keep the Ferrari. Oh, it was delightful. We were such good friends. And then there was the gambling and the drugs and the prostitutes. Oh, it's just such a bonding experience being on set.
Yeah, you could tell within the romance of the film that not only were you kissing each other, you were also best friends. And that really did help with it. Now, you did great in this film. You obviously
yes, I did.
Best actor.
Yes, I did.
Which, people, I think mainly gave it to you because you are a 35-year-old man playing a 17-year-old.
I know.
You did pull it off. You did pull it off. Well, so congratulations. Hope you enjoy your rest of the night.
Yes.
And, maybe, tone back the ego a little bit. All right.
Do you know where the cocaine bar is?
Oh, yeah, I was just there. It's behind me. It's right here. It's right here.
Good.
I stay here so I can make sure that I have people to interview.
I've already forgotten who you are.
And walking right past the cocaine bar because they have been sober very publicly for about 5 years since one of the most epic benders that we have ever seen in Hollywood culture is our next person that I'm going to grab by the elbow and put in front of the camera. Were nominated for anything tonight? You just came to have a good time?
Oh, yeah, I'm here for the gift basket and just the sort of networking opportunities. I'm trying to get into the entertainment business a little bit more since my unexpected hiatus, and yeah, it's been fun.
It was so interesting to live in a time where one of the most mild-mannered persons that anyone had ever met went on an incredibly public and honestly infamous reign of drug and alcohol and all kinds of things. Just straight abuse. Now, but you have had very few opportunities since then because you kind of ruined your reputation.
Yeah, a little bit. I'm not quite sure what I did wrong. I was sort of following the example of your Mel Gibsons or your Charlie Sheens, people like that. And I guess I don't know if I wasn't rich enough to begin with or what, but it didn't. I didn't get the same treatment, Kind of had to eat my humble pie, as it were.
Now, you have been trying to show that you still can contribute to cinema with some of your own films. Can you tell us about the film that you nominated for this year's Oscars, but I don't believe anyone here actually watched?
No, so I nominated my own film for this year, and there was a bit of a snafu with the Vimeo link. So it didn't get much viewership, but it had. I am still a member, and so I did nominate it. And I don't know if you got 20 minutes, but it's a short film. I could show it to you right now if you wanted. I can pull it up on my phone.
Maybe just the elevator pitch first.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, the elevator pitch. Okay, so here my idea for this short film is so imagine, if you will, that there's like a secret that the church has been protecting for millennia, right? And the thing is, it's that Jesus actually had kids, right? He and Mary Magdalene, they actually got together and they did that. So like the bloodline of Christ actually survives and is protected by this secret family. And you can tell it's actually obvious if you look at pictures, right? And also like you make some leaps.
I really don't mean to interrupt, but I've got to be honest. This is sounding incredibly similar to the Da Vinci Code. In fact, I'm not even going to say similar. It is the Da Vinci Code.
Da Vinci.
Da Vinci.
I heard. Yeah, no, I know. He's that inventor guy, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And the Da Vinci Code is a novel. It's extremely accessible. Written by Dan Brown. And there's already a movie made based on it. You made a 20-minute Da Vinci Code.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's I shot it on my my Samsung Galaxy 5. And
my God.
it's I think it's a rip snorter, it's the guy I got to play Jesus did a really convincing job. He's
so this movie takes place at the time that Jesus was alive. And
yeah, the first I'd say half is sort of establishing the characters, so that it makes sense from then on out.
So you take 10 minutes to establish that Jesus was alive and had a child with Mary Magdalene. So I'm just assuming that the first. Yeah. So is this just like
it's tasteful?
It's tasteful pornography, and then in 10 minutes you come to the modern day and go through the entire thing?
Well, pretty much. That's the big thing about filmmaking. It's like if you set it up properly, the rest is sort of a fait accompli. That's French. I
absolutely must see this movie. I must sit down. I'm gonna do a fat rail of coke, and we're gonna sit and watch this.
Okay. Yeah, let's do at least a key bump and get going.
No, you're not allowed. I'm not enabling. I'm not enabling.
That's principled.
Yes. Well, thank you for your time. Let's go watch this movie. Cut the camera.
Oh my God.
Oh.
So there you go.
Ooh, Delali. Where to even begin?
Oh my gosh.
That's why Kameron is one of the funniest people alive. God.
Yeah, he was really great about picking up on things and making you address them.
Yeah, really in command of that scene in a very, very cool way.
But the one that sticks out to me most especially is when Dave goes, the actor I got to play Jesus was pretty good, and he lights immediately on the fact that this movie takes place when Jesus was alive. Not like there are a ton of jokes you could have just thrown at that with like, oh, you got a hippie, you got a homeless guy, like there all these things you could poke fun at Jesus, like so many things that would have lent itself to, but he dives into this changing how the world is with, now your movie is when Jesus was alive. It just like that stuck out to me as just brilliant.
Yeah. Yeah, and we were both angling in on the the pornography aspect at the exact same time. You could hear him about to point it out, and I was like, "It's tasteful."
Listening to the segment, I just really want to see it reenacted, but with Muppets, like puppetry and stuff. Like, but Kameron is a normal person.
Yeah,
he's the normal person.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yes, because you always have to have one normal human with the Muppets, or else it doesn't work as well.
Yeah, it's like a rule.
So thank you for being a guest, Kameron. We appreciated having you on. Have you on again sometime.
So awesome.
So that was the longest scene that we'll be listening to, just to set your expectations. And why don't we go ahead and kick
My
kick it off?
expectations are duly lowered.
Wait,
Okay.
you mean one of the episodes isn't the special Patreon one that like lasted an hour?
Oh, I don't know what you're talking
It's not
about.
that one?
No,
No,
it's just-
that scene didn't get nominated, huh?
Huh. Hmm.
Interesting.
Weird.
That is weird. I'm glad that was pointed
So-
out because
so-
that is weird.
So how would people be able to listen to it if it's not nominated?
Boy, gosh, they would actually have to pay money to listen to the thing that wasn't nominated.
Mm.
To
You
find
know,
out why it
$1.
wasn't.
Uh-huh.
You know,
Mhm.
could be join Patreon for $1 a month for 1 month,
Yeah.
and then get access to all the back catalog if they wanted.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Like the people who just join Netflix for 1 month, binge what they want to binge, and then cancel it.
Yeah, yeah. Just like we're just like Netflix.
Mm.
It's the moral of
Literally,
that story.
Yeah.
except without all that messy licensing nonsense.
Oof, baboof.
Yes, I was just going to say, like, you mean, steadily bleeding content as other rights holders decide to start up their own streaming services.
Absolutely. Okay, there's a little commentary there for you.
Edit point.
All right, let's break into the top 10 and listen to a scene that featured our other guest from this year, Mr. Casey Parcell. He joined us for an episode in January and this one in July, episode 54. And this scene is an improv game of the week called Rhymes. This is a scene that features John, Cody, Casey, and myself. And the premise of it was that you must rhyme with the prior line of dialogue and then set up a rhyme for the next person.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
This is just under 8 minutes long, and it is a real treat. So let's take a listen to Rhymes from episode 54. This is our number 10.
Swear to
Ah, good peasant, why do you approach?
You see, my lord, my residence has a roach. The exterminator couldn't deal with him.
Well, I'll send out my knight named Jim. Forsooth, how big a roach are we speaking of?
About the size of a cat that you could wear as a glove. Also, it seems to spit a kind of acid.
Dove, you idiot.
King's
Dead.
dead. King's dead.
Long live the king.
Oh, well, that seems a bit rancid. What do you plan on doing about it?
I thought I would leave now. Roaches!
I was going to say smash it, and that is not a...
Hello, I'm the knight named Jim. Hello.
Well, hey there, Jim. Why such a bellow? Are you going to do something about this pest?
Certainly, ere I beat my chest. I'm a brave knight, and this roach of some report is no concern of mine.
Well, that's just fine. Just get it done.
I will, and in one. Ha! I've used my longsword to chop it in twain.
Whatever. It's all the same. Do you want your money now?
Bastard rhyme.
Twain and say. Oh, yeah.
I would like it.
Oh, no. I'm dead.
I would like it, and how? Damn, can't collect from a dead guy. You there, will you accept the responsibility of my wage?
I fear I must, although I warn you of my age. It's quite advanced, and I've no retirement set by.
Well, that's an all too common thing for a mage. Do I lie? I don't think I do, but all the same, I would like a bag of gold for my duty.
Well, I suppose there's no arguing with a big man who's feeling looty. Here is your gold, brave knight. Try not to spend it all in one place.
Well, now that you're holding this heaping sack in my face, I do feel a bit guilty for looting, as you say.
So you'll leave me my gold and just go away?
Was even iambic pentameter. Fuck.
It wasn't.
That would be fabulous news, my brave Sir Knight.
I'm not sure I'm just ready just so this night. Let me keep the gold and sleep with it under my pillow.
Very well. I'll cast a spell to make the fog billow.
What the fuck?
And hide away the gold where you'll never find it again.
Drat, already it has escaped where it was in... I'm dead.
I'm dead.
It is
cannot believe
the King's
that I outlasted
Chancellor,
Dave of
and
everyone.
you are under arrest, mage.
Really? An old man of my advanced age?
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Be gone, Chancellor. Magic has won the day again.
Aha! But you did not count on this being the end. Your crimes are too numerous for the crown to ignore.
Trust me, Chancellor. Show yourself the door.
Sassy mage.
You don't want to go up against the power that I yield.
The only thing you have is a spoon that you wield. We're going to bring the gods and we're going to lock you up forever.
That will happen, my good sir. Never.
You don't say.
All right.
Chief God, bring this corpse to the dirt.
I would do it, but it's my back. It's hurt. So could we grab some other troops to do it for me?
You are ridiculous. Fuck you, I'm dead. Ah!
Oh, no.
I couldn't, but over here, and if you would implore me, I could take this corpse. But then again, that's your job.
Well, if you take a look at it, it's just not what I want to do, Rob. So take your lower status and get it done.
Private.
I guess I will, and I'll do it in one. I fling the body out into the field where it lay.
Oh, okay, but here's the thing. It is the middle of May. So the body's gonna stink pretty bad.
Yes, like any dead body would have or have.
Take that, grammar.
But if we cover it with a thin layer of dirt...
Oh, I die.
I guess I'm king now with the power I did flirt, and I will rule over this principality with a firm, gloved hand and bring about the end times just like my mother demand did. And now we're all dead. The end.
Yes.
Wow.
So that was rhymes.
That was great. I love how every time you're all like, like you could hear everybody think, like, how do I do this?
It's like I want to keep talking, but I need to start this sentence with something that will rhyme at the end.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. We will be playing that game again this year coming up. It's been really fun this year to see so many new games. Because for the first 6.5 years or what have you, we cycled through the same, I don't know, couple dozen at the most games. And ever since we started season 2, there's been a lot more games added to the roster, and some of them have been just a ton of fun.
Yeah,
and I think the listeners have noticed, because in this year's countdown, a solid half of the scenes that were nominated and ended up on this list were Improv Game of the Week segments.
Heck
wow.
yes.
Oh, wow.
Dang.
I think last year it was dominated by Fruit Words. This year, Improv Game of the Week. How about that?
We live in the future.
It's as though people are thirsty for variety.
Thirsty.
Right.
Yes.
I don't
As
know.
if.
Yeah.
Speaking of the next scene number 9 on our list is also an Improv Game of the Week.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We played a game called Questions on this episode, where every line of dialogue must be a question.
No.
In this scene, it was a group of musicians on tour,
Yeah,
and they're just discussing various things. This features Jess, myself, and Cody. And this is from episode 31 back in February.
February.
So,
God, that was February?
Feb.
Oh
Wow.
my gosh.
So this might have actually been recorded in person.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
this could very well be an in studio. Yeah.
Wow.
So here we go. This is our number 9.
Number 9.
All right, Thad, did you get the chords I sent over yesterday?
Did you want all of them or just some of them?
Did you even read the email?
Did you send it before I went to bed, or
Are you still on AOL?
is there anywhere else you could be?
Have you not heard about Prodigy?
What the hell is Prodigy?
It's the internet, man.
Oh.
Hey, Chad, have you seen Stardust?
I don't think so. Is that the one with Megan McKelly?
Chad, did you forget the name of our headliner again?
Am I supposed to know everybody's name?
Why don't you know your best friend's name?
I don't know.
Do you think Thad can stay in the band after this disrespect?
What? We should put it to a vote. Hold on.
Thad, what's your vote on you staying in the band?
Do I get to vote?
Would I have asked you if you were not part of this parliamentary process?
Are you some kind of asshole?
Is that supposed to be an insult or a compliment because I am asshole Shredder?
No, that was bullshit. Good call. That was bullshit. I'm sorry.
Are you happy now?
What is happiness?
Why do I need to describe every emotion to you?
How am I supposed to have a full range of human experience from nothing?
Would you like to take a seat?
Could I have this one?
Is there anyone else that might take it?
Do you know a Jeffrey?
Who's Jeffrey?
You don't know about Jeffrey the chair stealer?
There's a chair stealer abound?
Why would anyone hire him to be part of our crew?
Why aren't we protecting the chairs?
What's up with our screwed up priorities, man?
Can you please help me get these chairs safe?
Yeah, let me teach a guitar lesson first.
Where did all our chairs go?
When did he come?
When did who come?
Have you not heard of the chair stealer?
Are you dating somebody new again?
Why would I date someone new?
When have you kept a boyfriend longer than 2 weeks?
Why do you always have to be so mean about my personal business, Moonbeam?
Why do you have to call me by that name? My name. Nope, I did it again. I'm so upset.
Hi, my name's Jeffrey. Ever heard of me?
Where are our chairs, Jeffrey?
Ah,
Why can't you?
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Jeffrey. He's done it again.
It's always Jeffrey.
Always Jeff.
Only one of them I feel particularly like I cheated out on, and it was when I said parliamentary process, because halfway through asking a question in my head, I was like, this is a bullshit. Like, I had a couple of bullshit. I called myself on someone, but it was like, why would you be like, it was like the vote thing. He was like, do I get a vote? And I was like, why would I be asking you to vote? And I was like, no, shit, that's just a stupid turnaround of the same thing. So I tried to throw something ridiculous into the sentence, like parliamentary process, to make it have some actual substance.
When in doubt, alliterate.
Alliterate with nonsense, no less.
No less.
Jess, though, killed that one.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
That's because I never get to ask questions in improv scenes. So when I play that game, I can let all the questions come.
There we go.
It's great. Oh boy. I did love though that it's like we happily took ourselves out when we knew we didn't have
Yeah.
like a proper question. We're just like, okay, let's just continue. This is a story reason I'm leaving or something.
Yeah. It was fun to incorporate the justification in there, sort of, and just to a graceful bowing out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's always the more fun route.
Yeah.
Except for me, I absolutely did not.
You did a couple times though.
A couple times.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just got angry at myself and left.
Yeah, but you left. You didn't like try and argue staying.
Oh gosh.
You know.
Yeah.
Oh, nope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the questions all pertained to what was going on in the scene, which is really, really important when you play that game. And a lot of people, when they play it the first time, they don't. They'll like, there's almost always somebody who will be like, oh, well, why is the sky blue when you're talking about dinosaurs? Or, you know,
Right.
what came first, the chicken or the egg?
Non-sequiturs.
Like, yeah. Just so that they don't get out. And it's like, that's not what it's about.
No, it's about goofing and having fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. And listening.
Yeah.
I'm working on that part.
Me too.
Me too. Me too.
We all are. Man, oh man. But that was a scene. So that had to have been a scene before we started doing the distance recording. Because you can like tell from the audio quality. So that's like, that's a scene of like, oh, when we were all happy and naive.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I'm still pretty naive.
Yeah, I can't believe that was February.
Right.
Yeah. It's been crazy. It's been a year of a lot. in a lot of places all at the same time.
Mhm.
But I want to take this opportunity to ask all y'all, what was your favorite thing about this year, specifically on wasting all the time? What was your favorite thing about this year?
This might be a little bit like schmaltzy, but the fact that we kept going, the fact that we have the technology and the capacity and the drive to keep recording remotely. It wasn't just, oh well, we can't be on the same house. Fuck it, we're going. No, we're like, no. We're keeping doing this. We're like, going to make this happen. And to me, that is the best thing because I still get to do the show.
Absolutely.
Oh. I think for me, honestly, one of my favorite things was, coming back and getting to play with Jess. Because, I really just, I came back at the beginning of this year after my sabbatical. It's been a lot of fun being back and getting to play with the new dynamic with us being 4 now is really cool. And I've really been having a lot of fun with that.
Yeah, I agree with both of those so far. That's absolutely.
What would you have done if you had disagreed?
Just say
I would have hung up.
I thought you'd just be you would just respond with well, that's nice.
Yeah.
Podcast over.
The thing that Dave does sometimes. Anyway.
Yeah. What about you, Jess?
So I think my favorite thing was actually you guys with the support and the merriment that you brought to not just the podcast but just in general. I mean, 2020 was difficult for everyone. It was particularly a rough one for me. And my favorite thing was how supportive y'all were, how perfectly fine you were when I needed to take a break to take care of some stuff. And I just feel really grateful to have been brought into this group, to remain in the group, and have support that, my stupid lizard brain just assumed that I probably would never have from anyone. So that's my favorite thing about this year, discovering that and understanding that. So, yeah.
Well, that's a great thing. Yeah. Well, thanks for sharing that.
Yeah.
Human lizard brains are the worst.
Yeah, they are the worst. They really, really are. I need to go to the core of the planet and return mine. Get a new one.
Yeah.
Oh, would you take mine while you're going? I don't. I don't.
Yeah, do you have a receipt?
Gotta have a receipt.
Yeah, because I'm
I
not
have a
used, so I
credit
have to
card
have a receipt.
record.
Do you have a receipt?
Yeah, because I can't bring your credit card record down because my ID won't match.
I think all you need is short hair with an undercut, isn't it? And then you ask to speak to the manager.
Oh, yeah.
Damn, you go into hard mode off the bat. All right.
Yeah, I could try that.
All right. Well, so Mr. Dave, what about yours?
So, like I said, I agree with all of those so far, and the camaraderie of, the fact that we've continued and we've been able to continue having exposure to each other virtually, and just the fun of doing the podcast, the play, the understanding, and the antics that comes with it has been huge for my mental health. To have this to look forward to has been a real boon for sure. But I think what I'll add to all of that is just some of the new things that have happened because of our patrons. This year we achieved a Patreon goal where we now put out a bonus episode every month for patrons. And that's something that I've been looking forward to since we signed up to Patreon back in 2017, I think it is. I've been really looking forward to the time when we get to put out even more content like that. And then the other thing was premium produced sketches, because we have a ridiculously generous patron who's at the Master Time Waster patron level, and that triggers us producing extra sketches on the side as well. And just the support that we've been seeing from Patreon, and the fact that it just makes us do even more fun stuff. It's really really great to see this year.
Well, I agree with that then.
Growth.
Oh.
Like
Yeah.
it's growth for everybody in every aspect. So I guess in hindsight, 2020, we did grow.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, like in good ways.
Not all terrible in that sense.
Yeah, out of adversity comes cool stuff sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Hella.
John's
Speaking
just
of
being
cool,
very quiet. He's like,
Yeah, no, sorry.
Are you napping?
No, I made the mistake of clicking a tab that was my work email.
You fool.
And, and
you utter.
And shit went down after I left.
oh no.
But
no. Run.
So yeah, sorry.
Imagine remembering your job exists when you're not there.
I know, right? It was a bad move.
Well, I don't forgive you, so drop and give me 20.
No.
Okay.
All right. Well, with
he died.
With that retrospection,
you didn't say
taken
20
care of.
What? Oh,
true.
So what did you give me 20 of?
Cookies.
Wow. My hands seem to be void of cookies, sir.
They're magic cookies.
Magic cookies?
Magic cookies.
I really want some of those now. That's just rude.
They're already in your tum-tum.
Oh, you get the calories without the taste? You are an evil wizard.
Mage.
Warlock.
Shaman? I don't know.
Now that we've done all that, let's keep the list counting down.
Yes.
Let's go to number 8. This is from episode 47 back in May. This is a fruit words segment that people liked. The scene was based off of the random word combination Sonsy Navy. And in this scene, the chief admiral, played by myself, is retiring and has declared his son as successor. His son being played by John, who also happens to be the king of the pirates.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, also in the scene is Cody and Jess. And we're going to listen to number 8 from the top 10 scenes of 2020's Sonsy Navy.
Perfect.
All right. Thank you for joining me on the council. I had as the chief admiral for the entire fleet. I thought it was only appropriate that I had a chance to throw a name into the hat for who I think should take over for me. And I'll tell you what, it's not the vice admiral.
Oh, come on. I've been doing my best.
No, you've been doing not your best, and even that's not going to be good enough if you get there.
But what if I do?
That makes sense.
No, yet. Wait, should I say yes? Will that guarantee me the admiralty?
That's lives you're costing right now, son.
Damn it. Again, okay.
The thing about being chief admiral is you have to be able to make decisions on the spot with full confidence. And then live with it. Anyway.
What if I just don't do the second part?
That doesn't even compute for me. Anyway.
Whatever.
Here's my boy, Bruce. I'd like him to be the new chief admiral.
Thank ye. Thank ye.
Yeah.
Chief Admiral. I'll be sure to take care of the position.
I know you will, as my son and what's the word? The student as prodigy.
King of the Pirates. King of the Pirates. I believe is the
King of the Pirates. Is
Right.
the childish name you gave it. As my son, I'm sure you'll take over this navy and do quite well.
very much so, Father.
Yes.
He has an actual peg leg. That's not safe on, like, the deck is made of steel. He's gonna be slipping. That's like thing one of seven.
Well, then I make a first decree. All decks henceforth shall be made of wood again.
And as Chief Admiral, he can do that. Now, are there any
See, that's the
valid
decision making
concerns?
he was talking about.
You
You don't have
retrofit?
Vice Admiral.
Retrofit
That's right.
hundreds of ships. It's gonna cost billions.
But we can do it, can't we?
No,
Yes, we can.
no,
We absolutely can.
See, this is the negativity.
So, wait, just the decks are wood now?
Yes, I'm sure that's
Not-
going to be one of many decrees.
And the hook hand? How are you gonna run things with a hook hand? You can't type.
Well, my parrot can type 40 words per minute.
And that's all you
Just with
have
his
to do.
beak.
That's actually pretty impressive.
Oh, very impressive.
40 words a minute.
You see? And you have to believe a parrot. Parrots can't lie. It's nature.
No, they can't. Well known.
Why do pirates
Well-
fall to Darwinism?
I don't know enough about parrots to dispute that.
I didn't quite catch that last bit.
Flying parrots fall to Darwinism. Quack.
That's probably right.
The bioethics of that are negotiable at best. Okay, what about
Bioethics are negotiable?
of the parrot Darwinism? I'm sorry, I was being pedantic. The eye patch is another big one. Depth perception is clutch at sea. Absolutely very important. And
Absolutely
see how
very
far away things are with no depth perception.
Well, delegation, mate. We got lookouts. Aye.
I mean, yeah.
So the lookout can tell me how far away things are.
Man.
That's right.
Can't he?
A good leader delegates.
And I can keep my mind and my good eye on the big picture.
What's the big picture?
That's right.
Well, you know, making mutineers such as yourself walk the plank. That's part of the big picture.
Walk the plank.
Yes, I like that one.
We don't even have planks because nothing's made of wood yet. That's going to take years.
Oh.
No.
Start with this one.
No.
You're starting with this ship.
That's a clipboard. I can't walk the clipboard.
Well, you didn't try, did you?
No, because it's a foot long.
Check it out.
That's right.
Look here, we're
The clipboard.
balance it on the edge, and I'll just hold you down with my hook. Now walk, Vice Admiral.
Wait, is it really I'm not... Okay, now I'm on shore because we haven't left yet. Is
This is but a dry run.
that a pun?
No.
You see, that's the kind of dynamic leadership that I bring to the table as King of the Pirates. And now Chief Admiral of this here Navy.
That's right.
Did you say pirates?
I'm the King of the Pirates.
So, former
finally
Chief
caught on.
Admiral, I just kind of want to...
Yeah.
You just assigned delegate. I don't even know what verb to use. A pirate, a king of the pirates, to the whole navy, all of it.
Yeah. That's right.
He's like a dictator.
Well, he's my boy.
Ride or die.
Mhm.
We'll let the parrot decide.
What?
Does he stay? Thinking about it.
There's a parrot hum with no lips.
See, you could learn a lot, Vice Admiral. Think.
What? The parrot is gargling, and
That's right.
Mm.
Got good. This parrot has never met an ENT it didn't like.
Why did I say that?
It was mutual.
He stinks!
All right. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with a navy being run sort of as a dynasty. Certainly not.
No, of course not. Well, what could I possibly have been thinking? All right.
I don't know.
Well, I guess I'll get started on the wooden retrofit of our carbon fiber ships. Admiral.
You do that, Vice Admiral. You do that.
I guess I'll put in the order for Chinese food.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So I remember trying so hard to make what I thought in my head a parrot sounded like. and I can tell you that like that entire time I had like my hands like they're like in front of my mouth like you would make a weird duck call. Yeah, but and I don't even understand what I said with the parrot Darwinism, let alone how it's supposed to be in the sea. Like,
How is like what did she say? Yes, I don't think I heard. You said it again.
Yeah, I did.
And then me clearly still not understanding. That's probably right.
Well, don't worry. I don't understand it either.
Some fun voices in there, fun turns.
Yeah. I'm still particularly happy with. I'm not going to walk the clipboard.
Yeah.
I like the slow burn element of the guy being the king of the pirates,
Right.
because that gets mentioned very early,
Yeah.
and then it's way later. Your Cody, your character's like, wait a minute, what?
Did you say pirates?
Yeah.
Oh,
like he's been so wrapped up in like his scheming to get the job that he's not actually, that just hasn't registered for him yet. Like, wait, King of the Pirates? He's said that multiple times now.
it finally is hitting me. Oh, that was great. That was a ton of fun. And like everything I slung at you guys, perfect. Like it was like hook hand, the parrot types. Like
Right.
Yeah. All right, that was our number 8. Let's move it on to number 7, shall we? Number 7.
We shall.
This scene is from January. Hello. This is from episode 30 of season 2. Once again, this is an improv game of the week segment.
Yes.
Where we played In a World for the very first time.
Okay.
Or maybe it was the second time. I can't remember, but we played it. This has Jess, Cody, and myself. And we are making up movie trailers based off of a one-word suggestion. So let's take a listen. I added some movie trailer music underneath each one. And let's go ahead and take a listen to the movie trailers for the 3 very interesting sounding movies. Let's get to it.
Okay. We'll just do a couple rounds of that, I think.
Are you going first?
I think you should go first.
I will go first.
Okay.
It has been decided.
He said very confidently.
Okay, ready?
All right, give me a word.
Chew.
Chew. It was just an every other kind of day down at the gum factory when Philippa discovered a cog was missing.
Oh boy. Hey, this machine, that's not going to be able to work, right?
Not only could it not work right, it worked too well. The entire factory was covered in chewing gum.
What's all this gum doing?
This summer, follow two people as they fall in love in the most uninspired circumstances.
Oh, you smell like cinnamon and Arabica.
Because I was swimming in the cinnamon and Arabica vat.
Don Cheadle and Elizabeth, someone or other, this summer in The Chew.
I like teeth.
Baby seeing it right now for me. Oh, no.
Don Cheadle. Oh my god.
Dude.
That was the best.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, sorry.
Elizabeth something or other.
Oh, how he calls his own movie uninspired.
I don't know. Words. Yeah, just getting words out. I don't know.
Right.
You next, Jess?
Sure, let's do. So that's not the only. Like, wait, I'm not looking yet. So the title isn't just the one word. It's like.
It doesn't have to be.
Okay.
The word inspires
Everything. Got it.
whatever.
You could go super
All right.
indie and be the word is just like that word / another word, which is really
Don't
indie.
take my fire.
I was
I
gonna
can't do it.
I was gonna steal your thunder, but I'll settle for taking your fire.
No. I don't have any thunder. I don't believe in Zeus.
You ready?
Exceed.
Exceed. Wow.
In a world where kids have to do soapbox racing, one man without a kid has to figure out how to honor his broken history with his own dead father.
Hey, you kids mind if I race?
Stranger danger! Stranger danger!
No, please.
This second weekend in March, watch as Nicolas Cage, Dan Aykroyd, Joaquin Phoenix, and Jared Leto team up for Boy Scout Troop number 4998.
This is the most
If
toxic
the kids
cast
won't
ever
let me race
assembled.
with them, then I'm going to start an adult league.
Soapbox. It's not for kids anymore. Boom, boom.
Love it.
What a lineup!
Yes.
That's gonna be some pathos.
All right, Cody.
Oh, am I the only one who knows Joaquin Phoenix first from? Wait, was he in Signs?
I don't know.
Okay, then
Mel
yes.
Gibson was in Signs. I
Thank
think.
you. I didn't mix up Joaquin Phoenix and Mel Gibson.
Didn't you not? Joaquin Phoenix got pulled over by the cops, and oh wait, no, that was Mel.
There was swearing. There was alcohol. All right, what is my word? I'm a little terrified.
All right, that's the way to be.
Maze.
Maze. M-A-Z-E.
Not corn.
In a world where all the streets are straight, you drive from your house on a simple grid. One man is going to shake things up.
Damn, I wish I could turn.
This summer, you've seen Star Wars. You've seen How I Trained a Dragon. But now, get ready for the pathos that is Twisty Streets 2. The Twistening.
Oh, Christ, I'm a civil engineer. I could fix this.
This town had never known anything but straight lines.
It's a tradition. You can't change that.
And everything was day in and day out boring.
Sun goes up, sun goes down. Why do the roads go straight?
One man speaks from his heart to change the very fabric of their 800 population village.
Doctor, is that a murmur?
You've got to stop. You just have to stop this madness.
I will bend the roads.
Starring Jim Carrey as Fred the Engineer.
Somebody stop me.
And Taylor Swift as Beth.
I will let you bend the road around my house over my grandma's dead body.
Come see the excitement, romance, and drama of Twisty Roads 2, The Twistening.
The Twistening.
The Twistening.
There you go.
Those were glorious.
Very good.
A selection of the films coming out concurrently on HBO Now Plus, whatever.
And later on this podcast, since we are like Netflix.
That's right. We are. Exactly.
I mean, I think all those plots were Netflix worthy, right?
Yeah,
all those plots
definitely.
were. Yeah.
100%.
Definitely. Well, and if Dan Cheadle's attached, there's going to be a lot of people interested.
Instantly. Yeah.
Dan Cheadle's my favorite.
Yeah, what a random name for me to pull. And then I couldn't think of a single female. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Elizabeth Hurley. Classic.
Elizabeth Hurley, that would have been a good one. Yeah.
There we go.
Elizabeth, what
All right.
something or other.
Yeah, I just boxed myself in there and had no way to get out. No way good. All right, let's tarry no further. Let's round out this first 5 with number 6.
Ooh.
This is a shorty. This is also from episode 30, way back in January.
Ooh.
This is a Science Time with Dave,
Yes.
where I talk about what a theory is.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, no.
And to be fair, I think that a lot of what makes this attractive to folks as a scene has to do with the context, where it had been discussed on the podcast before and after, and quite a bit actually. So this is when I was trying to make it as clear as possible in the Science Time with Dave, and it didn't work. Here we go. This is number 6, theory.
Get ready to learn, because it's Science Time with Dave.
All right, it's about time. We've done enough of these now that you are feeling safe and like you can trust me. And that's perfect, because I'm going to give you the riot act read out loud. We're going to talk about how the most abused word in science is abused, probably by you right now listening. Theory is a scientific term, which means that an idea has been out there and tested many times to the point where everyone's like, well, Frank, when you first brought this up, I thought it was a little bit harebrained, but golly, all these observations, remember observations? And things are telling us that it really seems like that is true. And so now we can finally call it a theory. This idea that brings together multiple observable truths in the world and makes sense of them. So that's what that is. When you say, oh, I got a theory, basically, that's worth as much as a fart in a bucket, because you ain't done all the testing yet.
Fart in the bucket.
Fart in the bucket.
So clear. So concise.
Oh god.
It's like you just got mad at people misusing theory, and then it went off the rails from there.
Yeah.
Observations. Remember those? I guess.
Like just a tinge of bitterness in it.
Just a touch.
I still don't get it.
I saw a clue.
That's all right. I
have a
accept
theory
you for
about
who you
that,
are.
though.
Oh, no.
All right.
you got it.
No, stop. That's the end of this episode. Thank you for listening. We hope you've enjoyed the beginning of our top 10 list here. And tune in a week where we will count down 5 through 1. It's worth waiting around for. Trust me.
They're super good.
I haven't even heard them yet, and I know that they're good.
Yeah. I mean, if
Do you know
those are the
why?
first 5 out of the 10, then these have to be like the best of the best.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And you know why I know they're the best?
Why do you know
Why is
that
that?
they're the best?
Because they were voted the best, not by us,
No.
but by the people who listen to us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And we all know their taste is so bad.
So bad.
Just the worst. And so I'm really
Indescribably
looking forward.
off track. Me too. I think we're all agreed. Okay. So until
I'm a
next
sloth.
time, my
Come yell
name
at me
has
on
been
Twitter
Dave.
about that. At Jay Hansen himself.
I've been Jess.
I've been Cody.
I've been at Jay Hansen himself, John.
Got the plugs. Ridiculous.
The plugs. All right, and we wasted all the time this year.
Oodle Wally.
See you in a week.
Bye.
But
Bon voyage.
Good night, folks.
Congratulations, you've made it to the end of another episode of Wasting All the Time, a podcast. If you enjoyed this show, then please consider subscribing on Apple Podcasts or Stitcher, or follow us on Spotify. If you really enjoyed the show, then head on over to patreon.com/timewastepod and become a supporter of our time-wasting efforts. Now that was a lot of things I just threw at you, so if you forget all of that, just head on over to wastingallthetime.com. And there, we have all the answers.